with $2 medium iced coffees from 2 to 6 p.m. Try any of Dunkin's delicious iced coffee, like their signature original blend. Or treat yourself to mocha, caramel, or the fall favorite, pumpkin. Always freshly brewed, made just the way you like it. Make time for happy hour and enjoy a $2 medium iced coffee from 2 to 6 p.m. Washington, D.C. runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions apply.
Verse dedicated to the many mommies, that majesty in many shades. Na 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 and na. Candescent cream, caramel coated, camel colored, autumn leaf, carrot deep chocolate mocha, magnificently mahogany. Me, you, when can we hook up? Lord, you're too much, you're too much. Mommies don't impress me with the big paper. Just a bit of substance and a liquor flavor. Solid mind one time like Mrs. Sister A. But now, what I see, what I want, what I get. With no regrets, no need to reach for the bleach. You're a natural brunette. Barbie becomes eclipse and lights of brown honey dims. Lushful lips, voluptuous hips that seem to sing black pride. Lord knows I've got no qualms with the fat backside. You're my salt, my earth, my new springtide. Give birth, say Mama Earth, you were the first to arrive. Friend lover, sweet candy, child bearer, mother, nanny, queen, elder granny, much love to Ma, Penny, send me. Na 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 na. My dear, I am you are here together. We have no fear, right? Na 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 na. My dear, I am here. You are here together. We have no fear, right? Just your average Saturday night, my eyes were in flight. Caught upon this sister, not because she was wearing a few strands. She looked out of place, so I stepped to her face, or rather to her side. I've been peeping you since I arrived. Would you remove your blue contacts? To my surprise, she obliged, and I took it to her straight. Not trying to inflate, I said, hey sis. When I gaze into the eyes, I catch a glimpse of your soul. And when I see into the eyes, I see into the skies. And when I see into the skies, I check heaven's window. What a crescendo. You're no bimbo. I dig those pretty brown eyes on you, so please don't make your brown eyes blue. 1, 2, ooh, check it. This is for the record. Beauty is inherent. There's no need to get half nimble now. Na 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 na. My dear, I am you are here together. We have no fear, right? Na 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 na. My dear, I am here and you are here together. We have no fear, right? Ready, set, go, let go, retro. Remember, we were prone to flip the script in a relationship, so quick with talking. Supersonic, we're just merely platonic. It's ironic, we were just kicking around the ideas of having a whole life to live without being tied down. Well, you're living with me now. You're 3 months pregnant, according to doc and ultrasound. The baby's healthy. Too bad the relationship's malnourished. If we started, I suppose we would have flourished, and we can if we build a big.
Oh man, we running behind today.
Family and travel to get started.
Way of the world.
I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or a bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your
Let's
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour it.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Oh, come on. Let's get it.
Drink your water.
Come on now,
Take
take your
your
breath.
breath.
Come on now. Breathe. Come on.
Lift
Lift
and
and pour. Come on, pour it. That water in you.
Move your body.
Move it. Come on. Let's do it. Come on, get them ligaments
Toast
moving.
your ancestors.
Toast them.
Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink
Family,
your
it is
water.
a great day to be standing in the congregation of the mighty, in the home of the stubborn minority, in the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Giami Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim, and of course you know this is the Daily Toast, and we are on Umoja. I want to give all the Umoja babies, all the Umoja born, a round of applause. You see, I got your color on, supporting you, support us. Now, of course you know this is a Heart of a Simple production, all day, air day. But we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Got to go. Old paradigms is holding us hostage, family. We're going to do a quick review over the Maat principles that I covered, and then we will spend the rest of this week freestyling, doing whatever we do, making sure we toast, and we will move into the hermetic laws next week. Because I have to go on and compile these lessons. I got to do some editing. I need to make some time in the morning so I can do some editing of the Nguza Saba suite, and then I can upload and start working on the first part of the Players Pyramid, part 1. And then I'll be able to start working on part 2. Then I can start working on this one. And then I can start working on the one after this. So this will be the final episode for, if I'm even going to consider it, the final episode for the 7 Principles, closing it out, the 7 Principles of Maat. And then, we're going to just kick it. I just walked in, but I'm thinking of staying until at least one of my paradigms is busted. We got, well, okay, we're going to try to bust the paradigm. Who is user 16? Going up to the top, put your name in so I know who it is, or just put your name in so I can bust up the paradigm, because I might need to know who you are to hit that paradigm, because you might not, But anyway, so family, those of you that are on the other streaming platforms, realize that I'm about to shut down all the way down to Giami Journey Media. Okay, Paul, how you doing today? We're going to shut down to gnj.media only. So you come on over to gnj.media, gnj.media, gnj.media. I'm pleased to meet you as well, Paul. So now, let's go. Oh, I forgot. Let me go and do something. I got to handle the business first, because Bay New is shaking me down. His cousin Anime is like, yo, I got to do the commercial since she already did her thing. So here we go. We got that Bay New Health Sea Moss. Bay New Health Sea Moss. Available at an internet near you, or pretty soon. I don't know how Bay New is doing. That's his picture right there. Bay New is a phoenix. Horrible negotiation skills, but very persuasive, especially when he starts spitting fire. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go on and give him his props during the show. So there you go, Bainu. You don't have to come looking for me at my job, scaring the kids, setting the building on fire. Anyway, next we have Little Booties Matter, right? LBM is one of our sponsors, and it's Lil Booties Matter, Ohio.com. You go over there. It is lingerie made for petite-sized women, created by petite-sized women. Sound fair, right? Because little booties do matter. So go and check them out. Also, we have Blossom 7 Creations. Blossom 7 Creations is one of our sponsors, and Blossom 7 Creation can be found at Blossom 7 Creations. Come on now. There we go. Blossom7creations.com. That's Blossoms7creations.com. Accentuating elegance. I don't have my beads on, but she makes beads. I mean, you can order stuff. She got jewelry. We just found out yesterday she got gems. And also, she sent me one of these pocket clutches. Not that I'm going to use it, but she wanted me to have something to show because she know most of her customers are ladies. And gentlemen, if you out there, you have something that you want to send nice and beautiful to a lady friend, there you go right there. I got to buy some more. I can't give this to my daughters because it will cause a fight. So I need to have more than one of everything that I do around here. But anyway, so now we're going to get into the rant. Then we're going to get into the toast because I'm already running behind. I'm terribly behind. But now I'm be honest. I've been chilling all weekend. I ain't did shit. I ain't do a thing. But what I did do, I ran into another Harry Potter book, The Cursed Child or something like that, right? And I'm like, I thought, okay, let me go and listen. I'm going to listen to a couple minutes of it. It's 6 hours. I'm going to listen to a couple minutes. 3 hours in, like, God damn, okay. The name of one of her gems has a name similar to one of, Saniosa. Listen, she got, and like a lot of those names are people that are in her life. So I'm thinking she's naming jewelry after people in her life. For those that don't know what we're talking about Blossom7creations.com. You go and you can check it out, Blossom7creations.com. So let me go on and cut off these other platforms. I want to thank everybody that joined us. Now, if you can't get us at gnj.media, because some of y'all just want to play it, go to our Spreaker station, right? Our Spreaker station. Now, let me get over to the part because Paul said he wants some paradigms blown up. So I'm going to do my damn best. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. Let me cut these other platforms off. All right, we got the platforms cut off. Let's make sure everything is still streaming. It appears that we are still streaming. We on full tilt here at Giami Journey. We are streaming only on gnj.media, and those on gnj.media or on our Spreaker station. Thank you for joining us, right? So here we go. Anime, if you would, baby, please. I'm going to need the war horn. I need the war horn, please, because we about to go to war. We're going to put on the timer. We have exactly 10 minutes. And can I get my theme music, please? Thinking all the time. Damn right. Thinking all the time. Thinking all the time. Right now. So, over the last 7 days, family, we've been going through the 7 principles of Maat. Now, Brother Kwame corrected me some years ago, said these are not laws. These are just principles that we have to strive to live by. And the first 3 are paradigm shifting because they force you to question your idea about truth, your idea about justice, your idea about righteousness. Many of us, we get caught up in our old frameworks or into the cultural piece of that, and we get stuck there and we don't look any deeper, right? We think truth is just one peak when it may be many, right? Truth, many of us talk about seeking truth, but many of us don't even know what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? What it smells like, what it tastes like, what it feels like. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, boom. Because like the truths that we do know, the absolutes that we do know, don't really have a lot to do with human existence. Like we know gravity is an absolute. You know what I'm saying? And it has something to do with human existence, but as far as the philosophical side of it, it don't have shit to do with it. You understand what I'm saying? So identifying truth is a very difficult thing, and it's a needed discussion that people need to have, especially those of us that are in our tribes, because we got to be able to challenge the ideas and push some of the ideas that may need to be pushed. Because rather than being caught in truth, many of us are caught up in old paradigms that hold us hostage. And because we are caught up in those old paradigms, we cannot improve our lives. Moving into justice, we find out that justice is not based on truth, but is based on morals, right? Which brings up another question. What is right? What is wrong? And is that directly connected to the culture? And as black folks, we got to ask the question. And as black folks, we got to ask the question, right? If we are in a culture that has been subverted by another culture, and we have been brought in and forced to see the world in the way that other people have in a sense made it for us to see, are we really able to expect justice? I mean, really, because the piece is, can you receive justice from something that is not yours? Huh? Can you receive justice from what's not yours? Right? Can you truly expect to get that justice? Right? Justice is a moral thing. It's about right and wrong, right? Is it not wrong to allow your own group to die out? I'm just throwing that shit out there. You understand what I'm saying? So, can you really expect justice from people that don't see the world like you see it, that has a whole different group of rights and wrongs? Because there's certain things that we know in every culture that one culture will look at and be like, oh, that's absolutely right. And then other cultures will be like, no. So then we move into righteousness, right? Boom. Once again, righteousness is morality. It's based on morality. It's based on practicing morality. Like, oh, shit. Okay, so righteousness, justice don't have too much. I mean, it's not really based on truth. It's based on how a group feels. Because really, you know what I'm saying, how they feel about some shit. Then righteousness is about upholding justice. So, you know what I'm saying? The righteous person is the most moral person in the room, and depending on the culture, that will determine what is the scale of morality, depending on who in the room, depending who running the goddamn room. That is what determines the righteousness. Then we move from righteousness, truth, justice, righteousness, reciprocity. So then we get back on solid ground, because we can look at what reciprocity is, what comes around, goes around, but it got deeper on us. You got to go on and you got to listen to it. Reciprocity got a little bit deeper than just what comes around goes around, right? Then we move from righteousness to where? Where we move to? Truth, justice, righteousness, reciprocity, balance. We got into the balance. which in a sense goes back to a truth because we could recognize balance, order. We spoke about order, right? And the importance of order. And yesterday we hit on harmony. Now, these 7 principles, and I love that they open us up for discussion, right? Because the whole piece is that Hatim does not have the answers, but what Hatim can bring is a perspective that is worthy of discussion. Just like you can bring a perspective that's worthy of discussion. And by us working together and talking together about these concepts, we are able to grow closer together, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we get caught up in our paradigms. Because it's almost like thoughts and paradigms and all these things are living beings and they fight for existence. And when you try to shatter a paradigm, it dies. And it dies hard. But it is fighting. It's fighting for survival. And it fights you. Right? Because it is your thoughts that feed it. It is your belief in it that feeds it. So we have to be very careful about what we erect around ourselves and what we erect in our tribes, because they can become very harmful if they are not based on what's real. Right? Because when we talk about truth, because truth is another way of saying what's real. A lot of paradigms that we have operating our life is not based on any of these principles that we just said. They're just based on belief. And they're held up and they're supported by belief. Powerful. Belief is a powerful energy. And as you start really looking at these things, because like I told you, when I start really thinking about truth and really start having discussions about truth, justice, and righteousness, I can fall sick. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm shaking some shit up that you're not really supposed to shake up. Especially when we're dealing in a world of suppression, when we're dealing in a world of dominance, where others want to dominate because I want to dominate your belief system because your belief system is supporting my reality. And when you stop believing, you stop supporting, and my reality starts to shrink. My reality starts to crumble. You understand? Brother Kwame say one of the greatest goals is discerning the real from the unreal. And he also say morality has to be replaced by ethics in order for two groups to find a medium to communicate their desires. Morality has to be replaced by ethics. Now, I thought ethics was based on morality. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to go and correct that. Throw that out there for me so that I can understand. Paul also asks, what is Maat? We lay Maat on our Procrustean bed of understanding, stretching it appropriately and looping it off inappropriately to suit our own wants and desires. Word. Nassim Taleb wrote a good book about the Procrustean bed. Real good book. I can't remember the name of it, but it uses that as a framework of the discussion. But that's neither here or there. But family, I wanted to thank y'all for joining us for those 7 days. Now, what we're going to do this week, I'm going to unwind and do some freestyling. But then next Umoja, we'll get straight into the hermetic laws.
Get running this fall at Dunkin' with $2 medium iced coffees from 2 to 6 p.m. Try any of Dunkin's delicious iced coffee, like their signature original blend. Or treat yourself to mocha, caramel, or the fall favorite, pumpkin. Always freshly brewed, made just the way you like it. Make time for happy hour and enjoy a $2 medium iced coffee from 2 to 6 p.m. Washington, D.C. runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions apply. Get running this fall at Dunkin' with $2 medium iced coffees from 2 to 6 p.m. Try any of Dunkin's delicious iced coffee, like their signature original blend. Or treat yourself to mocha, caramel, or the fall favorite, pumpkin. Always freshly brewed, made just the way you like it. Make time for happy hour and enjoy a $2 medium iced coffee from 2 to 6 p.m. Washington, D.C. runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions apply.
Which are mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, and gender. We're going to break those down. We're going to work with those, and we're going to try to discern, and we're going to try to get try to squeeze some truth or squeeze some realness up out of them so that we can move to another level together. And those that are subscribers, please be aware that you will be getting this. It's going to take me some time to get it together because I still got to get together what I worked on with the last 10 days. And you know what I'm saying? So we're going to get that together. We're going to send that out to you, make it available to you. And I'm working on a copy of the ebook. And with that, family, we're going to let this war horn go. Hold on, before I let the war horn go, we got Brother Kwame say morality is based on the mores of a people, and their mores may change from one group to the next. Two groups having conflicting mores will find each other's morality. That's true. So what is it possible? Because I'm talking, yes? Huh? Gina's gonna ride the bus? Yeah. By herself? Yeah. No, Lord. No, Lord. I don't care what you want to do. Real life is Giami Journey. So, here we go. Warhorn. Go ahead, Warhorn. And we're going to go and we're going to ring the bell. We're going to ring that bell. Ring that bell. Ring my bell. Class dismissed. Class dismissed. Now, get the hell up out of my classroom. Anime, if I could I have my theme music, please? I'm thinking all right, we are done with that wasn't much of a rant, but but once again, it bring up thought, bring up conversation, because Kwame threw out a term that now I have to go on and look into, because I thought ethics dealt with morality. And if ethics is about finding a universal morality, I think, you know what I'm saying? Because that's part of our problem now. We're looking for universals. Ethics seeks to mediate between, so ethics seeks to mediate between different moralities. So it mediates between different moralities. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to have to look that up. I'm going to check that out. All right, Paul. I don't know if I broke any paradigms. Let me go and throw the explosion out there. But hopefully we gave you some food for thought. You know what I'm saying? And engorging in some of the thoughts that we might have gave you. Maybe later on you might have a thought explosion. Hey, but anyway, family, let's get to the toast. For those of you that would like to add your ancestors to the list as we toast, you know what I'm saying, that want to add themselves, I'm calling this the review, Maat review. Those of you that want to get your ancestors on the list, you can post them up on the timeline now, or you go to gnj.media. Before you get on the inside, you know what I'm saying, of gnj.media, add yourself to our email list. And when you get your first email from us, damn, speaking of that, feels stupid. Oh my God. Didn't even send out the damn email. Didn't even put a title. Oh my God. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking at all. I did all that, and I didn't even send out the email this morning. Paste and publish. Publish. 3, 2, 1. Sent out. But so we got the My Item Review, they'll just have to catch it on the show tomorrow. I'm going to, but anyway, back to what I was saying. Those that want to add their answers to the list, add yourself to our email list and send us your ancestors, and we will add them to the list. Be mindful of other people. Also, you can hit us up in our social media platform, or those of you that are watching right now, you know what I'm saying, that are like, and we're live, you can post them up in the chat, and we will get at them. You know what I'm saying? We'll get at them, and we'll add those ancestors to the list, and we will toast them every morning as we do. Because we get down here, Giammi Journey. Ain't no plan. Ain't no delaying. And you know what I'm saying? People get mad, but you know, consistency, that right? Wasn't that what we covered yesterday? In order, consistency. That's, you know, that's part, no, it was harmony. In order to hold harmony, family. And what's crazy is, in order to hold harmony, you got to have consistency. Wow. And if there's not another quality that we don't, if that is not one of the major qualities that we hold on to a Giammi Journey, is consistency. I don't know what is. You know what I'm saying? If you can't say that Giammi is not consistent, I don't know what I don't know what else you could say. You know what I'm saying? Yep, me and Clay didn't brew yet, so I'm sitting up here drinking muddy water. I got some raw apple cider coming as well, so that's gonna be my help drink for a couple of days to tide me over. Some raw, unpasteurized apple cider. Cause y'all know I don't like that pasteurized shit. But anyway. So here we go, fam. We lifting up our glass to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. And we say the words of power, and they are Ashe. All right, family, we lift up our glass. We salute all of our ancestors as we do on a daily basis here at Giammi Journey. We lift it up high, and we salute those ancestors. And we say, no, we don't say I say. We're going to say the names. We say their names. We got Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert Tex, Anna Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Christopher, Fanny Gasson, Lena, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Marco Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pat Maya, Robin, Nick Facour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Kamal, the Farmer, Elder Millie Dix, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Hez, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling, and Lucy Wright, Dale Pulliam, Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Lance Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foss, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Rich Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Francis, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana, Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rendelman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Burt Beatty, Sarah Well, Levita Arnold, Agosto Sushil, Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Seth Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Nada Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther, Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammond, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Afia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Brandy Squills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Jane W. West Sr., James Parham, Danny Jones, Henry Ward, Jane Farmer, May Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vester, May Mourner, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinera, Dom Tep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs the second, Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stan Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Demika Russell, D. Monez, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Dennis Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Annis Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden Jr., Kevin Spelling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Will Longmire, Ada Cadney, Janice Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Susan Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Rouse, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingles, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Buki, also known as Uncle also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt. We got Reverend Roosevelt. Where we at? We got Reverend Roosevelt Word, the first stage Strife, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Albert, June. Oh my God, I'm off today. Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Friends Booth Sheps, Dan Wilkins Sr., Amy McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Amina Rouse, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavers, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Marker Armstead, Diane Scott, Eric Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alexander, Arthur Honor, Henry Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Harriet Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hashtag, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Really Ross, Robert Nelson, Prince Stevenson, Rose Stokes, Denise Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ada Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, Charles Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary France, Japel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Arthur Houston, Lord Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, and West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Don Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raimi, Laura Newton, Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.A. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Steve Russ, Don Irvin, Howard Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lloyd Fernandez, Jacqueline Brothers, Reginald Ivor, Mazeline Colford, George Swan, Imani Grace, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards, McNabb, Benny Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We got Jordan Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as I6. We got Elder Shaka McNair, and we got Elder Fatima McNair. We got Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Condom, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Cassandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Now Lauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, what is that? Where we at? Yeah, I was right. Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey, got Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Touton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Jessica Carr White, Desi Woods, Chillar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Wester, Alice Wester, Ivy Wester, Arnella Wester, Ethel Lane, Samantha Damon, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Year III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Charles A. Young, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Amy Julie Lawrence, Ozell Letter Sr., Gladys Coppola, Ozell Letters Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth the Don, Save Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor, We got Mary Smith, Juanette Florence Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko Dinasi, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reason, Arnett Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner. We got Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Baron Reed Fisher, Jerry Jocelyn McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spade, Eric Branson, Eric Winston, Dan Bridget, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr., Keen Pleasant, Sarah Keith, Nina Shepard, Burdell Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wolford, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Kelly Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak, Vivian Johnson, B.J. Jones, Avichelle, Roberto Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Deborah Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III, Renoko Rashidi. Oh man, family, we did it again. All right. So, family, we lift up our glass. We salute each and every last one of our ancestors. And, we stand upon their shoulders. So we salute. We raise it up and we say, Ashe. We in the speed round. I'm late as usual. We are on the principle of Umoja. Family, we lift up our glass. We lift it up high and we salute the principle that we are on. Today we are on Umoja. Family, I ask you to open up your reticular formation and seek out the principle of Umoja. For those that don't speak the language, Umoja means unity, right? We lift up our glass and we salute each and every last one of these principles. And the moment that we are in, we know that the moment belongs to those of us that are alive. Family, this is our opportunity to influence the universe. What are you doing with your influence? What are you doing with your power? Are you giving it away to others so that they could change reality and change lives? Or are you out here doing the work? So those that don't know, Umoja means unity. Truth is the Maat principle of the day. Violet is the color, as you can tell by my shirt. Go and support Giami Journey. Go to merch.g&j.media. Come on over and help us on the journey. Mentalism is the hermetic law. We'll be talking about that next week. Male name for the day is Kwojo. Female name is Ajua. We lift up our glass. We salute this moment and power in this moment. We say Ashe. Dear family, we lift up our glass. We lift up our glass. And we move from the present moment to our future generation. We toast our children's children on to infinity. We lift up the glass. We lift it up high. And we say Ashe. From here we move very quickly and we jump. Where we jumping to? Where we jumping to? We lifting up our glass and we saluting all of our relations and we say Ashe. All of our relations, family, lift up our glass and we salute. This is that special toast for whatever you want to send our energy out to. We lift it up. And we also lift up our glass and we salute all of our friends, all of our family, all of our tribe, our extended family, our extended tribe. We send out our energy. We send out that balanced energy out from the collective, that balanced energy of healing. We send it out to those that are in need, right? And we lift it up and we say, Ashe, sending it out. Come on now. From there, family, we're going to do that selfish toast. This is for you. You must fill up your cup before you fill up anybody else's cup. So I ask you what I ask you every day. What is it that you need right now in this moment to move towards your greatness? In this moment. Lift it up. Come on now. I'm listening. Ashe. From the selfish toast, we move to our tribal toast. My tribe, of course, as you can see by my shirt, is Giame. I'm Giame. What's your tribe? Lift up your tribe. Say your tribe out loud. Maybe we could work together. Maybe we could put together some type of treaty. We could work. Do some stuff. Right? Lifting up our glass. Come on now. Ashe. Last but not least, we lift up our glass. And we salute the most beautiful most uplifting, wisest, and the bravest individual in the room right now. We lift our glass up to you. That's you. I'm talking about you. Don't be shy right now. I'm lifting it up to you. We salute you and we say Ashe. Oh, hold on. Got my glass today. Ashe. 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 Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. All right, family, we are out. Because I'm running late. I know I'm running late as usual. I'm late for a very important date. So here we go.
Mr. Diddy.
Y'all have a great day.
Bundling home and car insurance with Geico is so easy, your neighbors are probably already doing it. But who? They may drop little hints like,
beautiful day out. Even more beautiful since we saved by bundling our home and car insurance with Geico.
or,
Yard work is hard. Much harder than bundling with Geico, which was easy.
or it may be even subtler, like,
Speaking of burgers, we bundled our home and car insurance with Geico and saved a bunch of money.
bundling is easy with Geico. Just ask your neighbors.
And now it's Geico's Motorcycle Rules of the Road. Before you ride, make sure your mirrors are clean and adjusted properly. And if you're going on a group ride, make sure the lead biker knows where they're going.
Ed, quick question. Where are you taking us?
Oh, I have no idea. Well, am I the leader? Because I was following that dude with the red helmet. Where is he?
And the rule to saving on motorcycle insurance is, in 15 minutes,